Let's go. Oh, man. Who do we want first? I don't even... Magnet Man, of course. Thank you for the welcome back. Thank you for the hug. Thank you for the good luck. Thank you, Catman. Let's do it. Magnet Man, yes, sir. Let's see how this goes. I just did a race on this game not that long ago, and I only died once, but I had to use E-tanks to try and keep up with the other racers. So, this is no E-tanks. I still took one death. I got knocked in a hole, so the E-tanks really, it didn't come into play too much. Oh, look, there's Proto. There he is. There's our boy. Thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate it. There's Proto. Yep, he's here. I like this game. I know a lot of people don't like Mega Man 3 very much, but I've always liked this. I had it as a kid. Was I great at it? No, I was a lot better at Mega Man 2, but this one's much harder. That doesn't mean it's not good. If you think this is a bad game, you need some, what do you need in your life? You need some Muppets. Mixer, can we do chat polls to pick which weapon to use against each boss? No. We can't. We can't do that. No. Because I know what you're gonna do. Nice try, but no. Nice try. You're going to pick the top spin for every boss. I know. I know how this evil little game works. I understand all too well. But nice try. The UVC, welcome in. What's going on? Lobs, welcome in. What's going on? Hope you guys are having good days. I've heard people don't like this game. They're like, I don't like Mega Man 3. I don't like Doc Robot. They find reasons to dislike it. I've always liked it a lot, though. I know it's harder than the average Mega Man game. It's harder than 2, 4, 5, and 6. We'll give it that, but that doesn't mean it's bad, right? One of my favorite. You like this one, Link? That's good. Yeah, I like it. All top spin run win. I don't think it's doable. I don't think you could beat this with top spin only. I do not think it's possible. I really don't. Mega Man 3 no Mega Buster run. Doable. Very doable. I'd done it before. Actually, I did a pacifist run, so I technically did that. I've done pacifist on Mega Man 1 through 7. 8's not doable because it's got shmup sections, unfortunately. But it is very doable without the Buster at all. No Mega Man run. Okay, we can do a Proto Shield run then. There's a ROM hack that changes them to Proto. That's doable. All right, who should we do next? I always forget the order. 4, 6, 8, but I like Mega Man 5 on Game Boy is my favorite. That one's really good, Alpha Maverick. I do like that one myself. I think that's an outstanding Mega Man game. Let's do Hard Man as we can. Checkmate, sir. Gotcha. Mega Man 9 lets you play as Proto Man. Yeah, I need to do that. We need to do a Proto run of Mega Man 9. I think he takes double damage, but in return they give him the slide and they give him the charge buster. I believe this game lags so bad. Holy shit, this game is laggy. It's one of the reasons this game is maybe looked down upon a little bit, because it's very laggy. I mean, this is way more laggy than Mega Man 2, and it's not close. Part of why I love Mega Man 3 so much is because it's harder than... Yeah, I like the difficulty, too. I do appreciate the extra difficulty, Coral. I really do, man. You can't just breeze through a lot of this like some of the other stages. But yeah, Mega Man 5 on Game Boy is its own unique game, which I think is really cool. I don't have to use speed strats for this. I was taking a lot of hits on the race to just try and get through it faster, but I can be a little bit more more careful this time. Stupid monkey. Like Metroid and Zelda Mega Man peaked at the first installment. I don't think many people are going to agree with that. I really don't think many people are going to like that. Wow, first installment. Most people hate the first Metroid game. I love it, but most people hate it. I knew you were going to do that. Mega Man 2 on Game Boy feels a bit janky. I think it's a nice game. One of them's really hard. One of the Mega Man games on Game Boy is really dang hard. I forgot which one it was. It might have been, it's 2 or 3. One of them's too easy and one of them was like over the top hard. Hate Metroid 2 more than Metroid 1. The problem with Metroid 2, it's very hard to navigate. You really have to spend... and do that. Ah, that's not against the... That's against the rules. All right. Invalidated. There's the drang. Metroid 1 being bad is a very recent Reddit thing. A lot of people hate Metroid 1. It just gets a lot of hate. Because people say it's hard to navigate that one. Metroid 2 is way harder to navigate than Metroid 1. It's not particularly close. Metroid 2 is very tough to get around in. One is all hallways. It's all the same hallways. And dude, if I lose a run to Proto Shield, if I lose this run to Proto Shield, it's not happening. Just forget it. See, I beat him. Proto, stop trying to break the run. You tried. Now I'm having to go into this fight hurt, which is, this guy can hurt you. Look, Proto, what are you doing? You're hurting me. All right, here we go. All right, you almost ruined the run. Good job. I didn't like Zelda until the SNES. So you didn't like Zelda 1 or 2 then, Brody? You didn't care for Zelda 1 or 2? And there's a lot of people that don't like Zelda 2. I understand that. And even Zelda 1, a lot of people like too cryptic. How about you go to Gemini stage and I help you out? Okay. All right, we'll go there soon. We can't go there yet, though. That might be where the run ends. That Gemini stage is a very high threat to end deathless runs. It's just damn dangerous. We'll do Top Man. Why not? Metroid 1's not a bad game, it's just not refined like later games, I agree. It's easy to navigate Metroid 1 once you think about it. Every place you go is straight lines. Everything is a straight line in Metroid 1. It's very easy to map that out. You can draw like one line through graph paper and you can map out the entirety of Metroid 1. I think a lot of people forget how simple it looks. Thinking about a Deathless Mega Man X next week. That'd be fun. I've never done a Deathless Mega Man X. I have that on my list as well. No sub-tanks, of course, though. Can't have that. Gemini stage still scares me, I know. You know why? You know why it scares you? Because the looming threat of back to Bomb Man, Proto. That's why. Oh, back to Bomb Man. Yep. Mm-hmm. For you guys that don't know, Proto here in the chat did a consecutive Mega Man 1 through 6 Deathless, all the games in a row. You die in Mega Man 4 Deathless, back to Mega Man 1, back to Bomb Man. That turned into a bit of a meme for a while. This was years ago. It was fun. Mega Man Deathless Mega Man X is easy. I've never tried it before. I can imagine it won't be too tough. But I'm not going to use sub-tanks. I'm going to add a little extra difficulty to it, make it a little more spicy. Gemini Man and Doc Robot Needle are big threats. Yeah, you get into the Doc Robot levels, the threat magnifies by a high factor. You're the stupid cat, come on. I've never tried any of the X games, 1 credit clear or Deathless. We'll work on that at some point. I'm gonna be careful with every jump. Every jump is gonna get my undivided attention here. The Deathless run. Yeah, Proto, I can't look at Bomb Man the same again after those days on your stream. I can't do it. I see Bomb Man in any Mega Man game, I'm thinking, oh no. No, Bomb Man. No trouble with that Zero game? No, Glove, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. It took about 3 hours, roughly about 3 hours, 45 minutes to beat that one. Not too bad. Tough levels, very easy bosses in that game. So that was the balance they went with for that. I'm gonna start a petition to officially make Robotnik name Robotnik again. What, you don't like Eggman? I like Robotnik more myself. I know the original name was Eggman, but I don't know, I just like Robotnik more, it's weird. Trying to beat him hitless. Oh well. Eggman's a dumb name. I'm not a fan. I'm really not. Docbot, quick man, I hate. He just runs into me, takes a third of my health versus boomerang. Let his boomerang hit you, Jorgirl. That's the trick with that fight. Get hit by his boomerang and then retaliate. Try not to let him touch you. That's the best thing you can do. This song represents back to the drawing board. It does. It does. Bomb Man will live on in infamy forever now, Proto. Forever. We gotta do Shadow Man, which is his stage, and he himself is a threat. Grew up with Robotnik, but I prefer Eggman. Okay, there you go. See, we got differing opinions on it. Got differing opinions, which are very welcome here in my chat. See Studio Scott here, he hates Sonic 3. I don't like Sonic 2. We all have interesting opinions. And Sonic 2 is the one everyone loves. I think they changed it to Dr. Robotnik Eggman. Okay, so they're trying to please everybody. I'm fine with anything. I like Robotnik more, but Eggman's fine if they want to go with that. Oh, there he is again. You're not getting me this time. The room is in my favor, sir. No, this little jumpy attack's not gonna work. You're gonna get anti-aired. See? Like a fighting game? Anti-aired. Yeah, Dr. Ivo Robotnik, I believe is the name they chose for him. Zero was good, VDig. I liked it. It was a fun game. Definitely a game more people should give a shot to, because I've never seen another person stream it here before. So I think it's definitely worthy of a playthrough. Is it the best platformer ever? Nope, but it's fun. It's definitely worth a shot. It's definitely like better than somebody doing run number 90 of Ghosts and Goblins like I would do, or somebody else would do run number 90 of Resident Evil because they love it so much. I know how people operate. I try and create new challenges for my stuff, though. Some people just like replaying stuff because they just want to, because they love it so much, and you know what? It's totally fine. I always pick on Resident Evil because I see that played more so than everything else combined. Alright, we need this for this section. This is not a Buster-only run before somebody yells at me for firing magnet missiles at these guys. Being careful, that's what we're doing. It's a deathless run. Air is being taken. Stupid frog thing, it can knock you in. Alright, let's use everybody's favorite weapon. Oh, it's not time. Resident Evil is good, I know. Everyone just like, everyone just loves it. It doesn't fit my style of play, so that's a me thing, though. I mean, it's fine. Alright, everybody's favorite weapon time. Here we go. I will do Plock, absolutely. Plock is on my list. We'll see Plock at some point. There went Shadow Man. That went really good. Sonic Mania is good. You like that one? Never done Sonic Mania. I don't like Sonic 3, but I like it. You like it with and Knuckles. Okay. Maybe I should try Sonic 2 with Knuckles. That's supposed to change the game up some. Resident Evil 4 Remake was the best game I've played in my entire life. There you go. But see, I've seen Resident Evil 4 Remake. It looks great. It doesn't have all the running around searching bullshit that I don't like in the first two. Who should we do now? I'm really putting off Gemini Man. We can't do him yet anyway. We don't have the snake weapon. Alright, we'll do Snake Man. I can beat him with the Buster. He's easy. But yeah, Plock's gonna happen. We're doing Plock. Topspin cooperated that time. Doesn't mean it will next time. Top Man weapon against Shadow Man always makes me laugh. I don't like... The thing with the top spin is that they just didn't like spend enough time like making it have a good hitbox. That's the whole problem with that weapon. It's got no good hitbox whatsoever. They could have spent a little more time with that. I don't understand why they did so crappy with it. Just widen its hitbox by like 5 pixels in each direction. It would have been so much better and actually useful. But no, they were like, yeah, it's fine. They didn't test it, it feels like. What, did Lee Hamilton work on the top spin? clearly. That's who made the top spin, Lee Hamilton. Know what game he made? That fucking Muppets game. Music on the stage is really good. I'm sure you guys already know that. I don't have to tell you. I'm gonna load up on health, because why not? It's deathless. Challenge of a true god gamer. Jax, I might not make it, man. I've never been able to do a deathless run of Mega Man 3. I've never succeeded. I tried as a kid. I tried so much. I tried to do it during the race. Couldn't do it then. So maybe this will be it. We are going to work on this, though. The game change management halfway through. Really? Game-changing management's always a bad sign for any game. The spin also completely drains when it does not hit right. Yeah, if you try and attack Shadow Man when he's got iframes with the top spin, it just drains the whole stupid top spin. Then you got none. And then you're forced into a fight with him with nothing, and that's not what you want. Mega Man 3 is unfinished. That is actually true, yes. This game did not get the work it deserved, honestly. It deserved to be finished. It's almost there. It's like 90% complete, but it needed a little bit more polishing. Some developers, I guess they just wanted to rush it out the door. I mean, it's good, but... Alright, we're not taking a chance with that jump. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Not when I don't have to. There. See? That way we guarantee it. Alright, there's a dangerous spot. Get off the ladder. There's a dangerous jump coming up here. Yeah, you can clip through those snakes. I think I probably did when I did a pacifist run of this. I don't remember exactly how I did it, but it is very doable. All right, this spot right here is dangerous. Proto, did you lose a deathless run to this spot back in the day? I'm gonna say maybe you did because something bad happened. If you're standing on the wrong spot when those clouds pop up right there, it will push you off the platform. I lost a deathless run like that once. It's just stupid. The physics don't work properly. I almost died right there. Good thing is we get good music on this level. That's not gonna hit me. Got it. Alright. Jade. ROM hacks that polish out Mega Man 3, but it's no option for those running original software for original hardware only. That's unfortunate, right? But at least people have tried to fix it. You did come close during the race. I'm really happy, B-Dig, with my race performance. I thought I did really good. I was happy. I thought things went very well for me. That sucks right there. Its weakness is needle, but we don't have that yet, so we'll just buster them. Fine with getting hit by that because it doesn't hurt bad. There we go. Antares, welcome in. What's going on, man? Thank you for the 55 stream streak. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the good luck. Gonna need that. Mega Man 3 is treacherous with, is a very treacherous game for Deathless. But that's okay. We're gonna get there. I do not have the Gemini laser, so there's no reason to engage Needleman yet. I have to do this stage next. I don't want to. Elmac, welcome in. How you doing, man? 100% completed Mega Man 3 with all the features they were wanting to put in originally, then extra rush adapters too. That's unfortunate it didn't get finished. Hacked this game recently, but it was super simple. Just remove full screen flashing. That's nice, because it really didn't need that either at all. Twitch is turning into the Palace of Deathless. We had a lot of that going on, right? Yeah. Deathless runs are tough. I can't grind them though. I do one like at the end of a stream and that's enough for me because if I do more than that, my runs are gonna get worse. Jax, you find ways to keep making your runs keep like improving. I would just get worse if I was doing what you were doing. There's no way I could do it. We should probably use a Shadow Blade here. I can kill these, yeah. That's much better. That's way better, yes. Oh, come on. Stage is just dangerous. Get health back in a minute, it's fine. Jax is gonna get that run any day now? Yeah, any run, it could happen. Thing with Deathless runs, it could definitely happen. There's Proto again, he's helping out this time, what a nice guy. There's extra health. Watch out for the fish eggs. I remember when I got this game as a kid, I was not prepared for the difficulty spike compared to Mega Man 2. Like, man, this is brutal. I was used to doing Mega Man 2 Deathless Buster only, no E-tanks. And then I play this and I'm like using E-tanks and weapons and I'm still dying. And I was like, man, this game is something else. I did not understand. I had to get good. Oh, Mac, hope you're doing good. Yeah, no E-tanks, man, not allowed. Can't do those silly E-tanks, not on my, not here anyway. If other people want to use them on their channel, go for it. I got no problem with other people using them, but me using them, big problem. That penguin, there he is. Are you used to playing Mega Man until normal? Yeah, I always chose normal. And and then I started getting more into playing the difficult mode of it, and I was like, wow, it's completely different. I didn't know that was the original Japanese way that it was originally set up, Meat Wisdom. I had no idea. I'm not having any drinks, Johnny, no. Not one, no sir, you can't give me one. I'll refuse it. Oh, God in heaven, I hate this part. Oh, Lord. This could be the end of the Deathless run right here. This is scary every time. Is this really what we want to do here, or do we just want to... Or do we want to just hop on in the submarine? Yes. I'm gonna do this. Maddie, what's up, man? Welcome in. How you doing today? Doing some Mega Man 3 Deathless, or at least attempting it. Man, that wasn't too shabby. I'll take it. That was not bad. Would have been way worse. You know what? Gemini Man's dangerous. Fuck! So you can't go back down? You can't go back down there because there's an enemy on top of the ladder? I can never get through this stage Deathless. I just cannot do the Gemini level. It breaks every Deathless run I've ever tried of this game. It broke it on the race. It broke it today. No, we're doing another run. No, I don't like that. That's not acceptable. I can prevent that from happening. I didn't know that was a thing. I did not know that was a thing. I'm going again. I'm going again. That is not acceptable. I'll end this prediction, though. I didn't make it that time. The answer's no, but we'll do a new prediction, though. We'll do a new one. And we'll not go down the ladder. That's going to be a different thing this time. I will not go back down the ladder. All right, 2 minutes if you want to get your vote in. Can't believe that. Can't believe that! We're going again. Ayatin, welcome in. Get your money if you won your stupid points. Get it. There you go. Enjoy it. God damn it. I swear to God with that Gemini level. I should do it first, but then he would beat me because it would be Buster only and he's dangerous. Yeah, we're running it back. I'm doing one more run. It can't end like that. If I die from something else, I can tolerate it, but that's not an acceptable death. It's not happening. It's so dumb. I hate that part, dude. It just finds ways to break me. I did it right in the race because I didn't go back down, but there was another part, the beginning part of the Gemini level killed me because I wasn't careful with the platforming at the beginning and I got pushed off. So it's one way or another with Gemini Man. And he's not an easy boss either, even with the snake thing. He usually lands a couple of hits and he hits hard. The points won't be stupid if somebody reaches 100 million. That's true, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. I dared die there during the race also. Dude, I swear to God, with that stupid stage. It's so dumb. It's just terrible. Everybody I see do deathless runs in this game eventually loses one there. But I am definitely going again. One more run. One more run. I always forget how to do this. That's how you do it. See, I know this. I know this stuff. Not believe that happened, dude. So if you go back down there, you're just dead instantly. And that was actually a pretty solid run of that part. Mega Man 3 best. Is this your favorite Chaucer? You like this one the most? I'm so mad right now. See, normally I don't try another, I don't do another attempt on deathless runs because I get so mad at failing them. But we'll go again. This run will probably be even worse. I'll die in an even worse way than that. God damn it. Need more information for the prediction? We're doing sub weapons though. That's part of it. It's not a Buster only deathless run of this. Good luck with that. I'd love to see somebody try and do that. Doc Woodman says hello if you're doing Buster only, no E-tanks in this. Future Rush, how's your day going? Hope you're doing good. The look on your face in that clip when you realize what happened, mouth agape was priceless. I've never had that happen to me in this game, and I've owned it since I was a kid. Maybe I've just never gone back down that ladder a single time in my life. I don't even know why I went back down it. I don't even know what I was thinking there. It just imploded on me. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Still got word from my second in command that my workplace is still open even this storm. What? That's crazy. They better pay you like 10 times more. They won't though. I know how businesses work. They'll be like, you better get here. There's a nuclear war going on outside and nuclear missiles are raining around here, but yeah, come to work. I know how it all works. Been there. Pray I don't alter the prediction further. I could alter the prediction further. Yeah. Why did I even go back down? Yeah, I went down to get the drink. You got it. The game just lagged right there. I hit B and nothing happened. The mayor of New York just declared snow days no longer exist. That sucks. No more snow days? New York's used to snow days, but still. Snow days are a thing here in Alabama. I want some health. That'd be nice. I'm getting hurt. Allow E-tanks? Hell no! Hell no, we're not allowing E-tanks, huh? Besides, you guys would cause a mutiny if I allowed E-tanks. That's not happening. Use the E-tank, I'm unfollowing! I can't handle it! Somebody would do that. Don't lie, somebody would do it. A guy on YouTube would like it though. If you realize by using E-tanks, it would make the fight easier. He's talking to me like I was a 3-year-old. Yeah, I know, man. That's why I don't use them, to make the game harder. Jesus Christ, you have to talk to some people like, I don't know, they just don't understand things. Lack of common sense. People can be really smart. You can have really smart people that have zero common sense. I've seen it before, like a lot. All right, this monkey's gonna end up hitting me somehow. Actually, he didn't. We're getting a raid Neon. Oh no. Oh no, you know what? I have Twitch open, like in the background. I can see who's on. I was like, I wonder how long Neon's gonna be on today. I can raid her. And nope, not anymore. I was hoping for raid number 2, but no. Neon, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. We're doing a little Megaman 3 challenge here, and the first run ended because I'm stupid. That's why. But maybe this run will be a little better. I didn't even know what happened there. No E-tanks, oh no, Raiders, please leave. Yeah, everybody leave. No E-tanks. Imagine E-tanks being used. Imagine that. That's okay, everybody else can use them but me. Proto, don't ruin the run, man. I'm telling you, don't screw me over. I'll remember for the next time we do a fighting game if you ruin the run. 1 points on the last run, cool? Not cool, because I died. Not cool. Had a rule where I wasn't allowed to use the weapons during the level unless necessary. That's a good challenge. That's a good challenge. So you were doing basically a Buster-only run for everything. That's great. Proto's dead. Neon, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Did you get a shout-out? I'll make sure you did. Mecha Frogzilla, what's up? How you doing today? I really appreciate the raid as always. There we go. And if you're not on my auto shout out, I need to put you on there. Need to work on that some. There we go. What'd you play today? What were you working on? You're like the best F-Zero 99 player I know, by far. I'm terrible at that game. I'm so bad. I remember when we... Oh shit, that's really bad right there. What am I doing? There it goes. The only thing my brother made up and I followed along. That sounds like a good early challenge run then. I would do that too with like early games I owned. I'd be like, how can we make it harder? More content. Now we have ROM hacks and stuff on top of that. Welcome back, Core Classmen. I'm not an awesome streamer. Everyone that streams here but me is awesome. Mecha Frogzilla, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. S099 is hard, I'm bad at it. I'm terrible. I'm so bad. We played it live on Wolfmaster's stream one day and Rydia killed me. And then Wolf called it out live in the stream, and that was, yeah, Wolf was just enjoying that way too much. Mixer just got killed by Rydia! I remember it. Like years ago. S099 and Amiga Game Request Lionheart is so good. I've heard Lionheart is like the best Amiga game. I've heard that before. I remember people have recommended that one to me, Lionheart. I'll have to try it sometime. It's gotten some praise. Is it like an action platformer or something? I'm sure it'd probably be something I would like. As long as it's not a collect-a-thon in 3D, I'm okay. You're welcome. You enjoyed that way too much. Just admit it. I remember. This was like, what, 2 years ago or something? I only have 2K wins with Fox. Only 200 wins with Goose, Ray, and Falcon. I have like 1 win. I have 1 win with the Goose. That's my favorite. I was always that guy. You know how to shun Goku Satsu, so you were awesome? I did use that move. I did use it. I need to play Akuma more. Morgan has that move too in CVS 2, basically. It's the same thing. The hot stud in it. What time is it over there right now, Neon? I know you're in the Netherlands. There's another guy that hangs out here. A couple of people that hang out here from the Netherlands. Red and Beardman are also from there. They hang out. It's like a great country to live in. I got room for me. I'm on my way. There's another high-quality Amiga platformer you'd enjoy. It's called Yo Joe. Does that have anything to do with G.I. Joe? That is what they yell when they go into battle. 11:45 p.m. Yeah, it's about time for you to go to bed. It's late! Very late. It's a platformer. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I've never been to Europe before. Maybe one day. Maybe one of these years. Just don't have enough free time. The furthest I've been from home is Washington, D.C. That's not all that far from me. The grand scheme of things. 3-frame Raging Demon. Yeah, I try and do that in Capcom vs. SNK 2. I try and combine the last 3 inputs into one, make it easier. It is doable. I didn't mess this up. Hope not. Did not mess this up, did I? Oh, we're okay. Pattern gets a little weird sometimes if you don't stay with it. There we go. Can't believe I'm doing another run. This is unlike me. If I fail a Deathless run, I rarely go for another one. Also from the Netherlands, I'm preparing to go to bed soon, I bet. It's late over there for you guys. Joe Hammer, what's up, dude? Welcome in. I know you're joining in from the Neon raid, which I appreciate very, very much. Only gotten to raid her one time. At least I got that one. That took a couple of years to get to. There we go. See, hitless. Hitless! So if people want to come over here, come on over. I'll be streaming. Yeah, I know. It'd be fun, wouldn't it? And then we can do some like in-person collaboration streams. That'd be fun. Co-op gaming. That's always awesome. I once lived in the Netherlands for a few years as a kid. Wonderful place. Yeah, it sure looks like it to me. I live in Alabama in the United States. This place sucks ass. This is awful. This is great if you like heat, humidity, George Strait, terrible, very unhealthy food. This is a place for you. What are we doing? Top Man is dead. We're gonna do Shadow Man. This stage went perfectly last time. Why is Europe so far? We need to invent teleportation technology. You try doing Mega Man Deathless 3 right now for funsies? Do it. Do it. It's a fun challenge. I've done multiple one death runs of this game so far. I've never gotten the Deathless. I've done one death multiple times. Will this be a run? Maybe. Could be. I thought my run in the race was going to be a lot worse than it was. I died one time in the race. Of course on the Gemini level. Freaking course. Might try this challenge soon. With no E-Tanks? No E-Tanks, Wolf, or just regular Deathless? How far are you willing to take it? And those Doc Robot fights are very dangerous without E-Tanks. No E-Tanks, all right. All right, it'll be a fun challenge to work on. You and Jax can like grind out a Deathless run though. You'll do like multiple attempts per stream. I can't do that. You guys are way better at it than me. I have one stupid run and I'm like, oh, I'm done. Done. This is a rarity to do a second run. But if I die this time, we're done. Because I'm going to be too angry to continue. The tankless job, but somebody's got to do it. I agreed. Alabama has the best sweet tea in the world. See? That's another reason I hate it. I forgot. We have sweet tea here and it's garbage. That's another reason this place is terrible, because sweet tea is popular. And I hate that crap. You don't like sweet tea and you're in Alabama? What's wrong with you? You guys in Europe are lucky you don't have to put up with this garbage. People actually make tea here and then they fill it with more sugar than tea. So nasty. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. I think they've reinvented the wheel or something. I don't know. There's ways to make it if you ever are brave enough to try it. You fill up a pitcher with tea and then put in as much sugar as tea. Southern sweet tea, it's just nasty. Yeah, you stupid frog, I saw you coming at me. Alabama's not the best state. I've lived here my whole life. I can comment on it. Which means it's the worst thing ever made. Oh, I didn't finish the comment. My bad. Okay, you're right. You're right. Okay, now I feel better. I gotcha. To submit this for the White Elephant Challenge? I think that might be a little harsh. Might be a little bit too harsh. I try and be nice on the White Elephant Challenge sometimes. Like this year I submitted Ghosts and Goblins on NES without using the knife. That was reasonable. Considering I've done a harder version of it, I could have done the no armor too, but I was lenient. I could have made it torch only, no armor, but no, I just went with no knife. could have been worse. I drink tea with no sugar. Yeah, that's fine. Tea with no sugar, totally normal. Green tea, fine. Lots of normality there, but with just all sugar, it's psychotic. People love it. Snake Man, I guess. Nian, have a great night. Thank you so much for the raid again. Maybe one day I'll get to raid you again. One day I will, guaranteed. You heard it here first. But I appreciate you so much. Way too kind. I am dying. There we go. Have a wonderful night. It's midnight there now. Or close to it. Sometimes I end up going to bed later than I should, but it's kind of fun to do on weekends. Nothing going on. White Elephant is cool. I would have put Contra 3 no bombs featured only 1 CC on hard. Most people wouldn't have been able to do it though. You gotta try and put something in there that like people are gonna have a chance of doing. That's what I try and do. Give people a fighting chance. None of this Holy Diver Deathless stuff. I could put that in there, I've done it. But would I put it in there? No. Because I'm not that mean. I could, but doesn't mean I should. I have no E-tank, so I can't accidentally use one. That would be really stupid if that happened. That would not be an accessible challenge for most people at all. But Muppets on the White Elephant, if I wanted to see, if I was one of those people that wanted to see the world burn Arm Maker, that's what I would do. I would put Muppets in. Because by the time the next White Elephant challenge rolls around, I'll have beaten Muppets. And I can have every right to put it in there. But I won't. I'm not evil. I'm not a cruel person. That would be the worst thing I could ever do. I refuse. Just like Coral Cola, he could put in Back to the Future 2 and 3 if he wanted. He's beating it. Meow Meeks, how you doing? Hope your day's going good. Good to see you. Hope your day is excellent. Celestial, hope you're doing good. Muppets is digital anthrax. I agree so much, man. You have no idea how much I agree with that statement. Digital anthrax. Love it. I've never seen a worse game. Or I've never played a worse game myself personally. If I did White Elephant Mixer and put in Muppets, I would not, Maddie. Not even for you. Not even for you. I could put in beat me 5 times in a row in a fighting game. I could do that. Beardmaster could do it. I doubt most other people around here could do it, but Beardmaster most definitely could. He'd end up getting it. More than likely. I'd be like, oh God, the one person. Muppets is just shit. Like I said, I would never torture somebody with that game. I know people that would, though. I know people would choose it, but I'm not that way. Look at that emote right there. Look at that Unbreakable Pixel. My anti-Game Boy Color emote is in there. I love that. That's one of my favorite emotes I've put in. No Game Boy Color. What fighting games do you have on Switch? None, actually. I play all mine on Steam. I like Street Fighter Alpha 3. I like Capcom vs. SNK 2, and I like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And those are pretty much the only ones I really put any time on. I don't do any modern ones. I know people love their little Street Fighter 6 and their little Drive Rush and all that. Not me. Not me. I'm retro fighting games. I don't even really like Street Fighter 3, and that one's really loved. Here we go. Snake Man time. Let's get him. He's doing weird stuff. All right. Don't. You're supposed to throw snakes at me. Meow Minx, hope your day's going good. I'm gonna beat him hitless with the Buster only this time. Good night, Snake Man. Kinda wanna try Ultra Street Fighter 2, but it has bad balance versus Super Turbo. Ultra Street Fighter 2? What version is that? I'm so used to Super Turbo. What's different in Ultra? There goes Snake Man, he's done. Alright, back to this shithole called Gemini Man. God damn it, I hate this level. Not the part of the country having shitting weather good enough for me. That's me too, Meow Minx. Where are you? You don't, honestly, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but it's good you're not having to deal with it. Will we survive with Evil Ryu and Violent Ken? Maybe that's the Switch version. Honestly, I have a physical copy of that. I've never really played it that much, though. I just wanted to own it. Spark Me and James Riccardi Moat Dance Party. That is a good song. I do agree. They added Violent Ken, tried to rebalance the game again. Too much rebalancing, I know. What's up, nurse? Way too much rebalancing. Maddie, how dare you thinking I would put that Muppets game in? Even for you, I wouldn't do it. Even if I knew you were gonna get it, I wouldn't do it. Would you say the same for me? Probably not. You're like, ha, Mixer's playing Muppets again. California near San Francisco. Coldest I've had in my lifetime is 22 Fahrenheit. Wow, you're in the good spot then. You don't have to put up with any of this. The only thing, like California weather, the only thing I would be concerned with there would be the wildfires. It looks really scary. Something we don't have to put up with here, but we do have tornadoes here. I have seen an F5 tornado. That is very scary. I think I would rather deal with that than the wildfires. Jay Shu, how you doing? My favorite stage for farming lies where? At the fish eggs? The fish eggs are coming up. Is that where you like farming? Nurse, hope your day's going good. Good to see you. I mean, Amarat. What game is that? Mecha Frog. I don't recognize that name. What character? What game? There's a lot of fighting games I've never played. I like them. Like, I'm very shallow when it comes to like the ones I like, but I put some time into those. I'm not much of a practice person, especially these days. I don't want to put any practice time in on anything. Too much practicing as a kid in sports. I've just had enough. Look at all these extra lives. Look at all these extra lives that we're not gonna need. Violent Ken's the dumbest name for a character. I remember hearing that for the first time. I was like, really? They've Ken's in the game, but he's violent now. All right. Or he's Violent Ken to match up with Evil Ryu. Yeah. My county has only had one really bad one. It was came within 15 miles of me. Okay. 15 miles is a little bit of leeway there, I guess. This is where you like the farming the lives and the fish eggs. This is a great farming spot, I will say. Alright, we're almost to that shitty part that's gonna ruin the run again. Dude, if I lose another run there, I am not gonna be happy. And the problem is you have to fight with Gemini Man right after that, and he's gonna land a couple of hits on me. With this stupid happy feet penguin. This brainwashed Ken from the anime? Yeah, that Street Fighter, the anime, had that, and it looks really good. And that Street Fighter animated movie is also really good, especially the Chun-Li versus Vega fight. That's great. To see if the ladder thing was a fluke and go back down again, I'm not willing to try it. Why don't you turn the game on and get here and see if that happens? Go test it for me. How about that? You take the risk. All right, here we go. I'm not a big fan of Rush Marine. If you hit start here, by the way, you die. Because it turns Rush Marine off. Really stupid. Alright, I think we're done with the water now. It'd be really nice to do this part hitless. That's fine to take one hit here. Alright, you know what we're gonna not do? Go back down the ladder. That's not gonna happen. We're not going back down the ladder. Alright, we're gonna be okay with Gemini Man this time. Not happening again. All right, get out your snake. Thought about that. I thought about that with that ladder part. I can't believe that's a thing. There's an enemy that's right on top of the ladder when you go down. It's so stupid. Fight of Gods is easy to explain. Fight some of the roster. So we have Jesus, Odin, Buddha, Amaterasu, Moses. It's called Fight of God. You pick a god and fight. It's super jank. That sounds kind of fun, though, honestly. A jank fighting game is not necessarily a bad time. I've done it before. I played Dong Dong Must Die or something. That was ridiculous, but it was also really fun. Now, of course it goes perfectly this time, of course. I have plenty of health, so I shred him with only taking 1 hit. That's not gonna happen next time. JD, what's up, man? Welcome in, good evening. And Dragon Super, thank you for the raid, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing wonderful. Welcome, Dragon Super, welcome, JD, what's going on? We at least got through Gemini, man, that's good. That's really good. What should we do now? Needle Man. So that way I can use the Rush Jet on the Spark stage and cheese it. Snakes! Why has it gotta be snakes, man? Why snakes? All right, what do we need here? We need this. You can kill these hedgehogs in 1 shot with the Gemini laser, but we also need that to kill Needle Man. Should have done this during the race. I forgot that they were weak to that. College basketball game? Who's your team? Who's your team? Mine's Alabama. We play later on tonight. I'll probably watch that game. We're playing Tennessee. Who's your team, JD? Anybody but the answer is anything but Auburn is acceptable. If you're an Auburn fan, there's gonna be them fighting words. Snakes. I don't know no snakes. All right, Harry. All right, Harry. I see what you did there. Alabama's equivalent to Boston. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Because we both win a lot? Are you being a hater? Being a hater, aren't you? I got my undergrad at Texas Christian. Oh, so TCU. TCU's your team, the Horned Frogs. Okay. That's cool. TCU. They made it to the national title game against Georgia in football recently. That was impressive. All right, we're being careful because this level's dangerous. Stupid hedgehog. Screw you. Waiting for Auburn, Florida finish for the TCU game. I hope Florida's up by like 85. That'd be wonderful. Florida's winning, right? I hope. Let's just hope. 19-1, number 24, St. Louis University Billikens. Baydog, I've seen the emblem for that team. It looks like a freaking goblin. Is that what I'm thinking of, Baydog? The emblem for that team is like a goblin. Like at a Dungeons and Dragons or something. I was like, what the hell? I remember seeing that. Whole Harry Potter can talk to snakes. Oh yeah, there's a snake in Harry Potter, right? All right, we gotta be careful because this asshole can occasionally do dumb stuff. All right, here we go. That's gonna miss. Son of a bitch, I knew it. This always seems to happen. It didn't happen during the race though. Wolf, did you have a problem with this guy with the laser during the race? Because this can go haywire real quick. There. Like the laser's like bouncing around the room, wasting time. That game was good, but not in 2022 season. Quite memorable for us, and Florida's not winning, but only down 4. All right, go Florida. Go Florida. Streaming Gradius 3 SNES on normal difficulty without using the Konami code. How'd that go? How'd that go, Dragon Supra? How'd your progress go? That's a hard game, man. That's a tough game. Thank you for the GGs. At least Gemini Man's dead. At least Needle Man's dead. We're gonna at least make it to Doc Robot if I don't botch up something horrible here. But yeah, but nothing crazy. Okay, that's good. It was tough, but I beat it. GGs, man. That's not an easy game. I owned Gradius 3 as a kid, but I did not finish it. I don't hate it. Honestly, it's kind of fun. That's a Gradius game I can tolerate. It's like actually somewhat balanced compared to some of the other Gradius bullshit. I'm taking my time this time. I don't have to hurry. We're not racing. I went through this fast last time, got hit so much. Oh, well done on that, dude. Very well done. Top Spin gave me the finger, then Shadow Man killed me. I'm not doing another run. Yeah, that happened on like a run I did fairly recently in this game on stream. I don't remember what I was trying to do. I think it was just like a 1 credit clear to like, because I hadn't played it in a while. And then that happened to me, Mecha Frog. And I was like, wait, what? How did it drain the whole thing? It did. It's so dumb. That's why Top Spin's just such garbage. Does stupid things. Gemini Knight, what's going on? You were here? Yeah, I bet you came in with a Neon raid earlier. Drinking some refreshing e-drink, aka Diet Pepsi. Okay, it's better than sweet tea, JP. It's all good. All good. Konami code kill you in that. It does if you input it with the D-pad. If you input the Konami code by doing the left-right with the top buttons on the SNES controller, it gives you full power-ups in Gradius 3, but I think it only works once. I used to abuse that as a kid, and I still couldn't beat the game. It just hurt my entire body that I couldn't do that. I never was able to beat that game as a kid. This is why we have Rush Jet for dealing with this part. Yeah, it's faster if you just jump across it yourself, but I'm not willing to take that risk on a Deathless run. And if you're in the air, it doesn't drain fuel either. That's kind of neat. Alright, here we go with Shadow Blade for Sparkman. How much sugar does tea need to qualify as a hated sweet tea? A lot if you want to do it Southern style, Meow Mix. A lot. Like, almost as much sugar as tea. It's so stupid. I don't know what people are thinking down here. It's lunacy. That's a ton of sugar even for me. It's too much, man. Yeah, there went stupid old Sparky, man. He's so weak. That's like the weakest robot master in this entire game is Spark, man. He's just no threat. I think Top Man's more dangerous. I'm saying a lot. All right, you know what it's time for, guys. You know what it's time for. This is probably going to make or break the run. Of course, this is going to make or break the run. All right, which stage is the worst? I should probably do the Gemini stage first because it's so shitty. Actually, they're all hard. Gemini and Shadow are the worst Doc Robot stages. Shadow has the tougher bosses. Shadow. Jukebox, how you doing, man? Welcome in. You're just in time. Gemini Knight, you came in with Neon's raid, I bet, didn't you? She raided a little while ago, and then went to bed because it's late. All right, you know what you do here? You don't fuck things up. Oh my god. Don't fuck up. It's so easy to die here. So easy to die in this spot. All right, got a little health back. You did? I knew it. I knew it. I've only gotten to raid Neon one time because she usually finishes way before I do. Jukebox, hope your day's going good. Gemini, good to see you. Trying a little Deathless Megaman 3 here. We're through the Robot Masters. We're into the we're in the Doc Robot stages, so this is where the game is going to be made or broken. Yeah, I'm using Rush Jet here. I'm not taking a chance with those stupid platforms. This slowed me down in the race because if you don't bring out Rush Jet here, the game doesn't lag, and you can go through it faster, but I was not willing to try all that crap. Alright, we're just gonna, all the way to the end here. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Alright, any health? No, we don't need any health. We're about to fight Woodman, though. Needles out. Here we go. I love Rush. Rush is great. Better safe than sorry in a Deathless run. You better believe it, man. Here we go. This fight sucks. One of the more dangerous fights. We're going to be very careful. That's a wonderful start. That is a wonderful start to the fight. I've never beaten him hitless before, but occasionally crazy things happen. All right, maybe that's a good omen. Maybe that's a good omen right there that we beat him hitless, because I've never done that before in my life. Thank you for the GGs and the nice. I appreciate it. I've never done that before. First time for everything. By the way, that's the worst fight in the game if you're doing a Buster-only run in this game, because it does 1 point of damage per shot to him, and you will be having to fight him for a long time, and he does a lot of damage. Magnet. Definitely magnets for this. Deathless runs are weird, too, because you can die in real stupid places you normally wouldn't. I've run into that problem quite a few times doing Deathless runs of games. Like, this is not that tricky of a part, but in Deathless, you never know. If you need any of this crap, I think we need it. I'm still on! I know! What time is it? Oh, it's after 5. Yeah, it's time for me to go, right? Don't you even think about hitting me. We need help for the boss. Enemy placement there can punk you. Family games, I couldn't agree more. That's an easy spot to die if you're not careful. Alright, we got the right weapon out already for Heat Man. How you doing, family games? Hope you guys are doing good. Always get hit there. Fight's very laggy as well. Too much going on the screen. Your little Psycho Crusher doesn't impress me. You're not M. Bison. What? What? Dead. Alright, we're good. Alright, what's the next hardest level? Probably Gemini, so we'll go there. That's good. Get this over with. Michael Bison, that's right. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good. Eye of the Tiger, that's right. It's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. Hell yeah. This is where I died during the race. I was stupid and tried to do this part Buster only, and I paid dearly for my inaction here. That might have been the spot where I died right there. Or maybe it was right there. It's one of these jumps. Alright, you're gonna fall. I think it was right there. It pushed me in that hole. So much easier to use the magnet missiles here. Mixer run invalidated, not using Buster! Oh, we're out. Uh-oh. Don't you even think about it, little bug. Little bug tried to push me in a hole right there. That would have been great. Got a nice run here. I mean, either way, this run has been really nice. We made it to Doc Robot. Still deathless. Oh, you stupid little fish. Alright, there we go. Tiger Uppercut. I hate Sagat. This dang popular character. Top Spin also works on Heat Man. I never knew that because nobody in their right mind would try it. Top Spin, really? That's fascinating. I'll have to try it on another run sometime when I'm not doing Deathless. Freaking Top Spin. Alright, you're all gonna miss. Alright, we got Flash Man. He's weak to needles. There's also a dangerous fight right here. He can definitely hurt me. This room is not designed very well for this fight. That's another problem. Not a very good start. It could have been better, could have been worse. I'll take it. Alive. How much damage he did? That's a lot. Back on the... I like the Shadow Blade. Roll with it. Does this just keep dropping enemies? We'll probably farm here. We're gonna farm here. Good spot to farm. Bad enemy placement, so I Metropolis Zone in Sonic 2. So yeah, I don't like the enemy placement in that level at all. I think Metropolis Zone is not fun. Nobody likes that in Sonic 2. Even people that really love Sonic 2, nobody really likes Metropolis Zone. They put those crabs in the worst possible spots you could imagine. Alright, we're almost to Bubble Man, who's the boss. Who's actually very little threat. Oh, we're not quite there yet. We got more of it. Crabs, the praying mantises, those suck too, yeah. Put those in the worst possible spots. And the crab is like a punch move that's got a lot of range, and the mantises throw blades at you, so it's just a nightmare. Alright, we're gonna make sure we screw this up by going this way. Take the top path, don't do anything dumb. Alright, Shadow Blades out for Bubble Man. The stars are manageable. Yeah, they're a little bit, the stars aren't too bad. And the level layout of Metropolis isn't very fun either, because you get 3 levels there. Not the funnest. I just don't like Sonic 2, I know. Unpopular opinion, I get it. Bubble Man is no threat. Okay, 2 are down. This is really good. But there's still very much danger ahead. Alright, we've got Needleman and we got Sparkman, so we'll do Needleman next, because this stage also has some very dangerous things to it. Thank you, JD. We're getting there. This run might succeed. This might be a successful run if... That's a big if on... If I can get through the Doc Robot stages deathless, there's a real chance of doing it. Because the Wily stages in Mega Man 3 are fairly simple. But these stages are where we're gonna have to earn it. It's okay, I can afford a few hits. Get health back right here. Get too much though. And we can farm if we have to. Rush Jet, we're definitely gonna need that here, yeah. Yeah, this is the Rush Jet required level. We're gonna need that at full strength. Remember as a kid, I was like, oh my god, Rush Jet or nothing here. Use Rush Coil for everything else. Needleman says revisit is the hardest for me. Yeah, this is not an easy stage at all. Oh look, there's my friend Mr. E-Tank over there. Bye. You don't believe in E-Tanks. Okay, this... I'm scared to go back down a ladder now. After what happened with the ladder situation last time, I'm a little afraid. I shouldn't have even done that. Alright, this is Airman, so we need the spark. I have not done this Deathless challenge before. I've never done this game Deathless with E-Tanks or without, so this is brand new territory for me. That's the worst pattern you could get right there. That one's way better, but it still hit me. Definitely could have gone better. Got a couple of crappy patterns, but I think you can farm health back right here, so I think we're gonna be fine. Okay, so now it's time to do a little farming. We're gonna need some health for... Because I can't use E-Tanks, we have to get some way to get health back. Okay, so these do respawn, that's right. Thank you for GGs, we're getting there. It's a fun challenge. We're gonna do all the Mega Mans Deathless at one point or another, so after this one, we'll start working on 4 at some point. Then move to 5, move to 6. 7's gonna be fun without E-Tanks Deathless. Come on, I don't need extra lives. What the hell is this? It's a Deathless run. You think we're doing extra lives? Whatever, game. I need health, and of course, we're rarely gonna get that. Cue the elevator music. Elevator music. Not wrong. Has anyone ever ROM hacked additional Docman stages into this game? Foobs, no, but I do have something interesting to say on that account. I did do a ROM hack that had a Doc Robot fight against Doc Crashman, and it was 2 Doc Robot Crashmen in the very same room. I was forced to use an E-Tank. There was no surviving that nightmare. There was no chance in the world. And I barely made it using an E-Tank, and of course everybody got mad in the chat because I use an E-Tank, and I was like, yeah, why don't you go live and fight 2 Doc Robot Crashmen in the same room without an E-Tank? You do it. Good luck. Nobody said anything after that. Big surprise. All right, here we go. Dodge. All right, keep our fuel supply up. Alright, we were fine on fuel, take your time. Alright, bait the dragonfly. Dragonflies can be baited into a different pattern like that. Our fuel supply going, we'll be alright. Might as well snag it while I'm here. And it hit us. Alright, good run that time. Won't be a good run every time, but that run was. That's the way you gotta look at it. It won't always go that well. That time it did. Okay, you're just gonna fall, that's fine. But yeah, 2 Doc Robot Crashmen in the same room. That was insane, Foobs. Alright, that guy is really weak to the shurikens. Alright, what do we got here? Mets? Yeah. These guys are actually a little bit of a threat occasionally. If they were New York Mets, though, they wouldn't be any threat at all. I wouldn't even be worried. Spend a bunch of money on nothing. See if Maddie's listening. There we go. I laughed. Maddie's listening. Hey, I'm a Braves fan. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. Try the Wily Wars version. Darth Picus I have. I've beaten the Wily Wars version. It's good. I like it. I like the original games better, but Wily Wars was also good. Oh, it's Crash, man. All right, yeah, fight two of these in the same room with no E-tanks. Go for it. I don't like using the preferred weapon for this fight. I am not a fan of using the hard knuckle in this. I prefer the Buster for this one. What are you doing with that pattern? Stop. Do what you're supposed to do. Don't do anything until I do. You're doing stupid stuff again. Stop. Done. Done. One more to go. All right, this is a hell of a run. I'm excited about this one. I'm starting to feel a little bit nervous. That nervous energy you get when you got a good run going on something. That's what we're doing. They're using emulator. I don't know how you're going to get it in the cartridge to get the Sequel Wars. Also, Sequel Wars definitely in the plans, yes. Absolutely in the plans. Looking forward to it. So far, welcome in. Enjoyed the Sega stuff yesterday. That was fun. That was always a good time. I love those Sega games. Classics like Golden Axe and Streets of Rage, they just never get old. All-time classics. The run, it might be, man. It might be. We're deathless all the way into the final Doc Robot stage here. It is going very well. I have to stay very vigilant and careful, though. Who knows how it could go wrong. All right, at this point, it's Rush Jet time. At this point. I love me some old school Sega. I'm so nostalgic for the Genesis. That's the first system I owned as a kid where I truly felt like I had an arcade at home. Between Golden Axe and Altered Beast and all those early Sega Genesis games. I know most people are all about Sonic and all that shit. I was not. I like the old school arcade games. Run is rocking and rolling right now. Who we got here? I don't even remember who this is. This is Metal Man. I don't even remember what weapon hits him. Is it I mean, it might be Magnet. See if it happens. Eternal Champions, good fighting game. Underrated. I liked it. I've never beaten it before. We'll have to beat it on stream sometime. We'll have to beat Eternal Champions on stream. I've gotten to the last boss before, but you only get one chance to fight him. And if you lose, it's over. So that's as far as I've ever made it in Eternal Champions. We'll have to do that one. All right. You guys know the drill here, how dangerous this is. You guys know the drill. We're okay this time. It's not hard, it's just scary. Look at it like that. It's really not that hard. Sega really needs to release a collection of their classic arcade games. They should. They really should. I'd love it if they did. Sega was like king of arcade back in the day. Mega Man 4 Episode Red is out and Mega Man 5 Episode Blue is in the making. Okay, I can do Episode 4 of Sequel Wars. Definitely knock that one out. I like Mega Man 4, 5, and 6. They're all good. Try not to get hit here. Because we have Doc Quickman looming, who's very dangerous. So we really need to get into that fight with full health. Yeah, that little nectar's not going to respawn, is it? No. Yeah, the garbage. What's that supposed to be? It's a big pile of garbage. Big pile of Game Boy Color games right there. Clearly. Alright, this fight can be extraordinarily dangerous. Extraordinarily dangerous right here. This is the toughest, maybe the toughest or the second toughest of the Doc Robot fights here. This is Quickman. I have a Sega collection, but I missed out on getting all the games for it. They need to re-release a collection. They really do. This fight is very dangerous. Let that hit me. I'm gonna bounce around for a minute. That's very not good. Well, it could have been worse, and it could have been a little better, but honestly, I'm thankful to get out of there alive, regardless. Okay, we know who it's time for. It's time for our old friend. Oh, never mind. Breakman. All right, whoops. That fight is never fun, no. Good Lord, God forbid if you try that Buster only, that fight. This is Proto Shield's alternate channel, Breakman 15. Breakman 10. All right, Wily ran off with Gamma, whoever the hell that is. That's part of the story they didn't put in the game. Wily ran off with Gamma. See, this needed more. Proto, you should start another channel, Breakman 15. And you can use that emblem right there. All right, we got the eyebrows. There we go. Panzer Lord, thank you for the GGs. Guys, thank you for GGs for that. We are on the cusp of a victory here if I don't do something extremely dumb, which is possible. These levels are not like total baby mode. They're not as hard as the Doc Robot stages, but that doesn't really mean anything. Anything can happen on a Deathless run. I've seen too much tragedy over the years between my own runs and other people's. All right, we need a little Russian Marine action here, sure. Beat Doc Quickman, but I never want to do that again. It's tough, dude. It's tough. Out of here with this penguin crap. All right, there we go. Gamma's a giant robot Wily at the end of the game. Yeah, I wish they explained that like more before it got to that cutscene, because like Dr. Light just pops in and goes, Wily ran off with Gamma, and you're like, who? I don't remember seeing that. There's a paragraph of the story in the instruction manual. What more could you possibly want? As a kid, that was all you really needed, right? You really need much more than that. We didn't really care about the story that much in these kind of games anyway. We just wanted to get into the battle. Care about story RPGs. Nice. Alright, probably Shadow Blade to get this guy. How did Wily run off with a giant robot? Dr. Light should have done better. You just let him run off with Gamma. Good job. Remember wondering about the Gamma cutscene? I did too, Retro Junkie. I was like, what the hell is he talking about, man? It's always Mega Man Archie series that explains everything in the games. I honestly, as I've gotten older, I like seeing the lore more. As a kid, I was like, who cares? Just get on with Dr. Wily. All right, that was a little dangerous right there. That definitely could have been a little bit easier, but... All right, this fight coming up is the easiest in the game. They eloped, apparently. Friend of mine who play bad RPG games and think the story is great. Sometimes I'm willing to put up with like a lesser good game if the story is really good. It just depends. Dr. Light's a rube, clearly. What was Dr. Wily thinking with this boss? I'm gonna build this machine, it's gonna send out little tiny turtles, and after enough of them get destroyed, the machine's gonna self-destruct. You think that'll stop Mega Man? That's really what that fight is like. All right, here we go. Wily 2. Thank you for GGs. We got the Toidles. They're done. All right, I remember there's an element of... Yeah, I remember this. There's an element of danger with this part right here. Being an evil scientist is hard. I know. I'm I'm trying to think from his point of view. Here we go. That's a good start. That's nice. All right, don't make a stupid jump here and we'll be fine. All right, nice. Got rid of all the bugs. All right, rush jet time. All Alright, I can pick it up, it's fine, as long as I don't use it. As long as we don't use the damn thing, everything's fine. Alright, for this fight, we're going to use this. This is what we're going to use. How does Wily go through his castle? He just flies in the top. That's all he does. He flies in the very top. My nose, why is my nose itching now? Oh my god. Not in the middle of this, please. Please no nose itching in the middle of this fight. I like Shadow Blade for this fight. That's my favorite here. I know some people don't use that for this. I do. Alright, I landed a couple of hits. I did real good at this part in the race, but might not go so well this time. It just depends. I couldn't finish him. Shit. Alright, well, I might be able to get him here. Okay. Alright, we're good. That definitely went okay. As long as he dies, that's all that matters. Alright, nose, please quit itching. You're trying to distract me. Alright, where are we? Wily 3. Nice run. Hold it all together. The yellow Santa, pretty much, right? Thank you for GG's. We're on our way. We're on our way. Design for the Devil is weird compared to the original. It is weird looking, isn't it? Thank you for GG's. Proto, not even Proto Shield could stop me now. I don't know, maybe he could. Don't mess up here. Or it's not exactly too dangerous. Alright, what should we put some stuff in? Rush Jet's full up. Uh-oh. Electric Snow, welcome in. It's a drink, not on my watch. It's not getting used. It is in the game, and I did pick one up, but definitely not using that crap. Hell no. That was close right there. If I yelled it over, fight a bit easier than the one in Mega Man 1. Me too, J-Shu. Me too, man. The one in Mega Man 1 is the toughest. I never beat him as a kid. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't figure it out. I figured out that electric beam hurts him. That's it. I didn't know about the pause trick. I know somebody's going to say that, but I didn't know about it. Alright, this should be doable here. He always stopped at the top right there. The doppelganger fight right there, the real one is always on the top when the fight starts. So just go up there and snake them apart. Alright, here we are near the end. We got the boss rush coming up. There's a couple of bosses that can occasionally throw up some resistance, so we have to be ready for that. Oh yeah, these garbage bots. It was weird that they put these garbage bots in here. I don't know why they did that. Really need to go in with full health. It'd be good. Thank you for the good luck. Thank you for the GGs. Are in pretty good shape here. Ow! That hurt a little bit. Alright. More garbage bots. Brasso's a good college basketball. This team 19-0. That's really good. That's impressive. Big boss here. Use your special weapons to help fight. Thanks. Thanks, Nabby. Appreciate it. Mega Man 1 is hard. It is. It really is tough. We got. Alright, get out your laser. That's how that fight's supposed to go. It doesn't always go that cleanly, though. I think Hardman's right here. I'm gonna take him. He can scare me sometimes. Not gonna get me this time. Not today. Magnet Man is weak to the spark. Jax, welcome back. Yeah, we're near the end, man. We're near the end. If I can survive this boss rush and finish off Wily, we are done. Oh my god, it's my old friend. All right. I never do this fight right. You stupid jerk. All right, well, he took some life off me. I don't like Gemini Man or his level. Always gives me problems. Jax, welcome back, dude. You might be able to finish this off. I hope. Game tries to lock up right there. You freeze for a second. It's weird. That happened during the race. I was like, uh-oh. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get out your top spin. Forward. All right. That time he cooperated. Sometimes he does not cooperate, and you get screwed up. You lose all the top spin, and then you're dead. You really don't want to fight him, Buster only. All right. There's our weakest bot. Thank you, thanks. So far, we're almost there, man. The weak tank Deathless is within sight. Gonna cooperate? Sort of. There he goes, okay. Get your needles ready. Full health, don't need anything else. Game froze, run invalidated. Don't give that guy on YouTube any ideas. To even think about it. Teflon Beats, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How you doing today? Hope your day is going good. Much appreciated. What else do we need here? We got Rush Jet loaded up. Shadow. All right, what do we got? We got Wily. That's what we got. Top spin, such a janky weapon. It's so dumb the way that weapon is set up. It's unbelievable. The developers really dropped the ball with the freaking top spin. They did not know what they were doing. Here we go. Only a couple of fights to go. This damage, yeah, this run got invalidated a long time ago. What are you talking about? Total invalidation. Wily did not build this machine with any thought that Mega Man might get on Rush here. He was like, he won't be able to reach me up here. Good thinking, Wily. Good job. Yeah, I got a flying dog, and your little hiding up there in your little mech is useless. There you go. Top would be an entertainment robot while he's guarding a pot emporium. Is I know. Top Man is like he's like one of the like weirder, weaker choices for a robot master. All right, just in case here. And Rush Jet just in case, just to be safe. On the verge of victory here. All right, Shadow Blades. Wily bought that machine at clearance. It surely wasn't the Wily from Mega Man 7. His best work was done in Mega Man 7's capsule. That's damn powerful. That is a capsule to be feared. Got it. Mega Man 3 Deathless No E-Tanks finally completed. Finally! Finally! It's been a long time coming. I've wanted to do this since I was like 12 or something. Finally. All right, Mega Man 4 will be the next one to start working on as far as Mega Man games, Deathless. I thank you for the GGs. That was a lot of fun. I love Mega Man 3. I always have. Always been a fan of this game, despite the dislike it gets for being like a little bit harder occasionally. Literally, thank you for the big cow GGs. Link, thank you for the 100 bits. Uncle Nev, welcome in. NES Atlas, what's up, dude? Cobra Art, Wicked Lord Jasper, I see all you guys popping in. Grundiator, what's up? You might have already been here. Frazzled Grimoid Creature, welcome in as well. Thank you for the GGs. Love Mega Man 3's second best one. Yeah, so far you did it not all that long ago, and you were talking about how you like this one as well. I was glad to hear that. I like it when people enjoy the games they play. I really like that. I don't like to see people suffering. Like tomorrow, I'm going to be suffering tomorrow because we're back to Muppets. But here's the good thing. We ended on a really good note here. I got to have fun today. That squirrel game was good, and then we did our Mega Man 3. We got a Deathless No E-Tank run, so we're going in tomorrow. I'm going in happy tomorrow because I had fun I had fun yesterday and I had fun today. So tomorrow we're not going to have fun. I would love to quit playing at Marionette Doll. I really would, but I've gone too far down the rabbit hole to ever go back. We got to see it through to the end. That's what we got to do. I played that's right. Right, Frodo? I was wondering what you were gonna come up with. And the good thing is, since I died on the first run, we didn't have to go back to Bomb Man. That was the best part about the whole thing. J-Dog, welcome back. Thank you for the GGs. Quint, hope you're having a good day. Old Man Gaming Retro, what's going on? Screw that Muppets game. It can die in a fire. Somebody wants to send it to me, I'll blow it up. You too, JD. Thank you for hanging out, man. Good luck to TCU in the basketball game later on. Alabama's playing later, so I'm going to go watch that game probably in a couple of hours. But that was a good time, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow when we get to Tecmo Super Bowl. Because by the time we get there, you know what? The week of dreading Muppets will be over, and we'll be into good stuff. Wolf, you ready for this challenge next? You ready? It's not that bad. I mean, you've played enough Mega Man 3 now. You're gonna knock this out. Just have to know the game. Soon, you got this in the bag, man. You got it in the bag. To be fair, Wily probably never saw Rush Jet until Mega Man went on this adventure, and he probably already made that machine. Yeah, by then he realized he was screwed. He was screwed. It's like he's got a flying dog. I'm done. Alabama and their pro basketball player, yeah, like pretty much every other team. I believe Baylor has a guy that was also pro, literally. I believe so now, and Auburn has a guy that was pro in Europe. So yeah, welcome to the club. Everybody's doing it. No Future Rush, thank you for the GG's late. Thank you so much. We are done for the day. No, Sagan, I don't have time today. I got to get over to my dad's place because we're going to eat, and then we're going to watch some basketball. Otherwise, I would do it. Maybe we can do a fight later tonight or something once I get back. That would be fun. In the meantime, let's go raid somebody. Let's throw out a raid. Who can we raid today? How about Throg? It's my 6-year anniversary. That's where we're going. Throg's a really nice dude. That's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go raid Throg. 6 years on Twitch is a long time. Do some fights in between Muppets and Tecmo Bowl. Maybe we'll do a round then. Maybe we will. You know what time it is? Oh, we pay out points. That's right. Did you win points, Link? You wouldn't be asking if you didn't win. You did win points. All right. Well, I'm glad you won points this time because I actually got through the challenge. Will I make it? The answer is yes this time. There you go. Get your stupid points. Enjoy them. Put them somewhere useful. It's in nowhere because they're useless. Jax, thank you, man. I'm looking forward to you doing more Castlevania 3 Deathless.